Hello and welcome to Ask Emily. This is our second edition of Ask Emily, and I'm Emily Chee Wah, Transformational Leadership Coach at YourLifePath. And welcome to today and welcome to this week's question. So this week, the question I'm answering is, how can I cope with rejection after not getting the promotion that I worked hard for? And boy, this is a tough question to answer from the perspective of, well, without knowing full details or disclosure. And I guess I'm here to share perspective and different ways of looking at it, insight. So this is not a given. I want you to always take these answers as that, this is not like the law, but it is, just giving you options in terms of opening up that awareness that is so important in personal and professional development. So the first thing I'll say, well, rejection is tough. It's tough to deal with. It's an emotional thing. There's disappointment, there can be anger, there can be hurt. So many feelings can be tied up in rejection, and it can also impact your confidence, your self-esteem, how you feel about yourself, your belief in yourself. So the first thing I would suggest in terms of how to cope with rejection after not getting the promotion that you worked hard for is to acknowledge the pain of it, acknowledge the feelings, allow yourself to process those feelings, and do the work within you to allow those feelings to pass through. Meaning, sometimes we hold on to things. So you might hold on to this hurt, this rejection, and it may prevent you, for example, from being willing to try again, or always having a negative stigma attached to certain things. So process the feeling, acknowledge the feeling, allow it to flow through you, and then do the work of letting go, whether it's forgiving yourself, forgiving the other people, figuring out how to accept the decision that didn't go the way that you wanted. So that's one. The second thing after that, and while I say that's one, that takes time, so give yourself the time to do it. And the second thing is, always in life, everything is a learning opportunity, right? And if you approach it like that, then you can ask yourself some questions like, okay, what went well as I prepared myself for this promotion? Think of the things that went well, get feedback if you can. What did not go so well? What are the things that I would like to have done differently? What areas were there that I didn't quite feel as comfortable with? And again, you can get feedback from yourself as well as from other people, because there are always areas that you can, that we all can change and improve on. And then the last thing will be, okay, so given that, what will I do differently the next time an opportunity comes around? Or, what can I do differently? And there can be so many things that can come up, so many different ideas that can come up. So what I want to leave you with today, as in terms of this question on rejection with regard to not getting the promotion you wanted, is sometimes too, hindsight is 2020. Maybe this wasn't the right time for you, or maybe this wasn't the right role for you. So it also gives you an opportunity to look at that if that's something that calls to you. So I hope that the answers I gave you helps you to get a way to look forward and to be able to move past this rejection and be able to find your feet and keep your confidence, keep your self-belief, and move on to the next thing. All right, have a great time. This was Emily Chee Wah on Ask Emily. I'm a transformational leadership and executive coach at YourLifePath, and I'm so happy to be here and share these insights with you every Tuesday. Ask me a question Monday, I'll give you the answer on Thursdays. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. Thank you. Bye now.